everyone. Welcome back to another video on this cursed channel. For today's video, I'm going to force you to sit through my irrelevant commentary on the things I love and hate about a few K-pop groups. As a disclaimer, my use of the term hate here is deeply exaggerated, and my blood doesn't actually boil due to the existence of the things I dislike, unless otherwise stated. Please take what I say with a grain of salt, as this is all for fun. Also, I won't be bringing up seer and racial issues under the hate section of this video, because I'm frankly tired of speaking about it due to the constant repetition of those events by idols and even more constant invalidation by K-popers. We are just gonna focus on lighter things today. Okay, that's enough yapping. Let's get into the video that will probably have me crucified. While I honestly feel that there is an abundance of things to choose from, what I'm going to be focusing on is TXT's phenomenal use of concepts. Since debut, we've seen TXT engage in multiple different stylistic approaches, each one being different from the next. Although this isn't uncommon for K-pop artists to do, TXT takes their utilization to the next level and are, in my opinion, the most refreshing group in K-pop right now because of that conceptual range. Like, who else in K-pop is giving you furry over a trap beat? Exactly. Seriously though, I'm continuously being impressed by the boys being able to use pre-existing concepts that we see in K-pop and giving them a new edge. Runaway was magical and mysterious. Can't You See Me was some tame horror. Love Song was angsty, and Lose a Lover feels like a relatable teen anthem. The execution of each of these was absolutely insane, and I credit that to TXT's wonderful visual and lyrical storytelling. I'm really glad that I've been paying attention to them for this long, so that I get to experience their exciting and creative progression as artists. So TXT were presented to us in this brightly colored, fun and upbeat teen crush packaging. It was a solid debut that made TXT worthy of attention, but I chuckle to myself when thinking back on that era, because we really had no idea the kind of artistry we were in for. Although Crown served as an appropriate enough introduction to TXT, I find it exceptionally tame. It's even safe to say that it is their weakest title track. Not that that is a bad thing, don't get me wrong, I like Crown. I'm just a bit puzzled as to why Hype didn't let them come in with a bang instead with all the talent they possess. I guess they wanted to play it safe instead of taking creative risks, in order to make their debut more digestible for the general audience. Anyways, I'm glad TXT are at the level where they can experiment with different sounds and styles since they have so much up their sleeve, and let's be honest, they never miss. Yes, we know, Red Velvet has one of the best discographies in K-pop, yada yada. While this is true, and I wouldn't mind speaking about it in this video, I wanna keep things a little fresh. Instead, let's talk about how Red Velvet is the only K-pop group to have the Russian Roulette music video under their belt. Now that's a flex. I dare a film major to tell me Russian Roulette isn't a visual masterpiece. Do it. You can't. The whole attempted murder but make it cute aesthetic is one for the books. Pairing criminal activity with a soft color palette and quirky editing is what makes this eccentric music video as unique and memorable as it is to date. I would like to see more concepts like this, please. I also love how the whole thing is kind of a mindfuck, because I'm literally witnessing attempted murder, but no, these bitches wanna la heart beat. Yeah, Red Velvet ate that all the way up, and I fear there isn't another music video in K-pop that is exactly on her level. I say this with absolutely no malicious intent, but the Red Velvet rap line is very weak. Sure, Irene and Yeri can mumble a few words over a beat, and sure, they have some iconic rap parts that people love, but in general, they aren't very polished rappers. A minor gripe I have with K-pop companies is their idea that there needs to be a rapper in every group. Not everyone is cut out for the art that is rap, and that's just the truth. Yeri and Irene are great singers, so why not utilize that instead? They are singers, let them sing. Red Velvet does not need a rap line, and they'd be just fine without it, I promise. Perhaps if the rap line was a little stronger then I wouldn't mind, and to be stronger I think they would need to utilize Joy's potential as a rapper more. She is, in my opinion, their best rapper, yet Su Young the Stallion has been extinct since their early days. Like I said though, it is not that deep, so Ravel loves please take it easy on me. Anyways, don't forget to you need to beat it that boy Michael Jackson bad today.
Oh shit. I don't know, man. But I know one thing.
I truly think that one of BTS's pillars is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Kim Namjoon. A person who holds a leader position is faced with the responsibility of setting an example for their team and steering them within the right direction. Namjoon has grown a lot as an individual, and the person he has blossomed to be today is definitely role model material. His inspiring character seems to definitely have a great influence on the other boys, and I 100% think that is one of the many reasons for BTS's success. Bangtan, welcome to your tape. Now what the hell do you have against Paradise? Answer me, quickly. I swear we need to get the CIA on the case, because ain't no way they're ignoring that song this hard for this long. These dudes have yet to perform, let alone acknowledge the presence of one of their best songs, and that hurts. I take this situation even more personally than Tsunamis, because it's my favorite BTS song. I'm not even asking for a whole ass music video, even just one note would suffice, and I'd act like a Victorian man seeing ankles for the first time. What the heck? At this point just saying the phrase, our song Paradise would be more than enough. Oh Paradise my poor meow meow, I'ma get you out of the performance drafts. Please donate to my GoFundMe to assist in these trying times.
Now it's been a long day. I haven't seen you today. You're somewhere.
I'm sure that most K-pop stans know of Luna's pre-debut activities, but in case you don't, here's the basic premise. Between October 2016 and March 2018, the Luna girls were introduced almost every month through both solo debuts and unit debuts, each with a different sound. This is one of my favorite things about Luna's existence. No one has ever done something like this in K-pop before, instantly marking Luna as one of the most unique faces in the industry. To this day, I'm still fascinated by the range of concepts and genres that the girls devoured in their pre-debut era. The music they created back then still hits the same, and will never get old. Mark my words. For fuck's sake, Luna gave us the first Soultronica song in K-pop, and it's not every day you come across a track like Lunatic. Luna were truly in their bag, and I know Orbits rightfully hate Jaden Jiang, but I really have to give him his flowers for providing Luna with such a creative identity. His intricate world building and creative direction carved an insanely intriguing path for Luna that I hope BBC will expand upon in the future.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
And my worst fear seems to have finally come true. As of right now, Luna no longer have that uniqueness / spark that drew me to them in the first place. Hold the gunshots please. This has nothing to do with the girls themselves, as I know they possess the same power as they did back then. I'm pointing fingers at BBC and how they've pushed for Luna's girl bossification. This gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss concept, which is basically just the 2021 term for girl crush, has been running rampant in K-pop for a hot minute. While I definitely don't mind groups continuously putting out concepts like this, it's not what I wanted from Luna. As I mentioned in the previous section, Luna are known for not restricting themselves to a specific concept or sound, especially not back to back. The fact that they have been going at this girl crush concept for 3 comebacks in a row now worries me, because it results in the absence of their unique soundscape. The solos, unit songs, Hi Hi, and Butterfly eras were a perfect portrayal of said soundscape that I can't translate into words. The argument could be made that I'm tired of the girl crush concept itself, and that's truly why I feel this way, but still, the newer stuff doesn't hold the same excitement and that disappoints. Me, I know they don't owe me variety, but it was definitely their strong point. In spite of all this though, I still enjoy Luna's current musical presence. Stan Luna for some good fucking music, and stream colors cause I'm listening to it as I type this. Where do I start? Gosh, I could preach on and on for days on end about how thoroughly impressive only one of's discography is. They categorize their music under the art pop genre that enables them to borrow a lot of influences from mythology, art, religion, and literature, integrating them within their lyrics and visuals to add more symbolic value. Only one of's songs, Picasso and Diora Ma, are their best examples of this as they are written from the perspectives of Pablo Picasso and his partner/muse, Dora Maar. Each song's lyrics speak of each partner's view on the relationship. I think this was such a beautiful idea, and the execution was flawless, because those are two of their best songs. Quote me on that. I was introduced to only one of for the first time in 2019 with a bop that is Sage, but I only got around listening to their discography last summer. They instantly piqued my interest with their heavy lean on the R&B genre, and are now one of my favorite artists in K-pop. I don't think I did a good enough job of explaining why I think so highly of only one of's music. So if you love R&B and just good music in general, please do yourself a favor and check them out. I promise you will not be disappointed. I think Orbits are the only ones who will truly understand this concern. As stated in the Luna section of this video, Jaden Jiang was the creative director responsible for building their sound, style, and the Lunaverse. If you've examined all of Luna's work up until the Butterfly era, then you will know how excellent he is at his job. However, Jaden's hold over the girls resulted in a lot of negative things. He eventually left the girls behind. Later, taking all that he had created with him. Apparently Jaden has a knack for this kind of thing, because he did it with Laid his code as well. Now I fear the same will happen to only one of, since he is currently overseeing them. Jaden has evidently poured his brilliance all over the group's creative direction, and I adore everything he's done artistically, but given his past actions, I'm left with constant doubts about his loyalty to only one of and what it could mean for the boys. If he one day decides that he's bored or something, for the time being, I'll keep enjoying his ideas and wish only one of the best, while simultaneously keeping an eye out for Luna's deadbeat dad.
Yeah. I see that I might see. I see that I might see.
It's no doubt that ITZY are the faces of the teen crush concept in K-pop, and I love that for them. Don't ever forget that Wiki Miki were the ones to coin the term and concept first, but ITZY definitely got the ball rolling. I could be wrong, but I think their popularity strengthened the presence of teen crush in K-pop, and that's why we see so much more of it. It is one of my favorite concepts ever, so I appreciate ITZY a lot for that. ITZY capture the essence of the concept so well, what with their rage and personalities. They are one of the best at it, and I really hope they can return to some good old bubbly, kinda messy teen spirit vibes from eras like Dalla Dalla and Icy. I guess Luna aren't the only ones infected by girl bossification. Just listen.
Hurry up, baby, catch me if you can.
No, I will not elaborate. Love you though, Rujin. And that concludes today's video. If there was something I said that wasn't factually correct, please alert me in the comments respectfully. Also leave any of your thoughts down below as I'd like to read them. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for sitting through my poorly written commentary. See you all next time.